Dark After Dark is the...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jets. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And the quick hands of Mike.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. And as things get...
Well, the Gasol brothers power...
Great story, David. Thank you. And tonight, Steve, 2 top-tier teams going head-to-head. A lot of excitement around this one.
You want to see the best in the business go at it. Then you get a chance to measure yourself if you're one of those teams. I think other guys watching it on other teams, you get a chance to see great basketball.
And think of the viewership for this game, too, on 2K. They're going to love watching this one.
Huge!
What was that again?
Huge!
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. Harden out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Conley kicks to Gasol. Chalk up 2 there.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Pass to Beverley. He kicks to Capella. Beverley, the pass to Capella. Soft touch off the glass. Capella's got his second bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Allen kicks to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The feed to Parsons. Right side, Randolph. Anderson against Gasol. Here's Randolph. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Knocks it loose and stolen by Ariza.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
But just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Randolph dishes to Allen. The 17-footer. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Allen.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down their mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
Harden the pass to Ariza. Anderson kicks to Capella. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Randolph. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Now hitting 80% coming out of the gate. Love the start for this offense.
Beverley dishes to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza to Capella. That one good for 2. Capella's got 8 points.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Allen outside to the inside. Gasol passes to Conley. Stolen by Beverly. Out to the wing. Shoots it up. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Gasol, no good.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. 2 great competitors. Defense took it.
It's Harden with the drive. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Allen dishes to Conley. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Parsons kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gasol. Who's back up. Randolph can't hit.
Tried to lay it in against some tough defense. Probably not the best decision right there.
Anderson kicks to Harden. Pass to Capella. There's the double team with Allen. Here's Beverly. The Rockets with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And you look at the Grizzlies organization, a change in ownership back in 2012, a shakeup in the front office in 2014. Steve, there's been more continuity on the court than off the floor.
Yeah, the head coaching position changed as well, despite the great job done. Hopefully they can sustain that foundation.
The first free throw is good.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect, and he gets it from his teammates.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Zach Randolph has a throwback type of game. Always in the post, not a lot of athleticism, but he gets it done.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Basket counts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Conley with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And Randolph not the quickest or the most explosive, but he is strong.
He's a load inside. You add his skill and his savviness, he'll just find a way to score inside. He's a lefty with great footwork, and he has a soft touch.
Parsons passes to Conley. And another miss by Memphis. Rockets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. In third, the Grizzlies. The Rockets fourth.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their defensive numbers rise.
Beverly wide open. The three-pointer no good. Memphis trailing here. Now Conley, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Yep, that one goes. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Harden kicks to Anderson. Out to the right wing. Beverly dishes to Capella. Anderson outside, beyond the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Parsons sets a screen for Conley. Left side Parsons kicks it to Randolph. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his third rebound on the night. Harden the pass to Anderson. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
Allen against Harden. Here's the screen. Down low. Puts it up from 12. and it comes off the front of the rim. Rockets leading by 5. 11 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Beverly's got his first bucket in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Allen kicks to Gasol. Parsons with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Memphis moving it around. Out to Conley. He dishes it to Gasol. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Having a 7-footer like Gasol who can hit the mid-range jump shot is huge. Really opens up the floor for his guys.
Out to the wing. And Anderson kicks to Capella. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 12.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the second chance effort by Randall.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Harden dishes to Capella. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Really good shooting night for him, doing everything he can to help his team stretch this lead.
Gasol, a screen on Beverly, and it's Conley penetrating. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Parsons, and it's James Ennison for Allen. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Harrell comes in for Anderson. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's KJ McDaniels in for Patrick Beverly. Gasol, a screen on Hart. Conley, a shot by Carter. Nobody around. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when Coach Fizdale came to Memphis, he did so because he thought this team was very close to getting to the next level. Makes sense, as that is why the Grizzlies, Smitty, have looked to a different coach in the first place.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he left Miami to rebuild. I mean, he had South Beach and everything. You just don't want to leave that. I think for him, as he looked at it, is we have some veteran presence on the Grizzlies. I think the Grizzlies can win now. It's not time for a full rebuild.
Steve, you grew up in Detroit and came into a league right after the Bad Boy Pistons had won back-to-back titles with their hard-nosed style of basketball. Do you miss that more physical brand of basketball?
Yeah, I do. Being a Detroiter, growing up watching the Bad Boys, they won championships playing defense, but I think they also was an innovator on the offensive end. People don't realize Bill Laimbeer was one of the first pick-and-pop centers in my era to get a chance to watch him. So Isaiah Joe Dumars, Rodman, Sally, love the way they play. I kind of like the little physical basketball playing back then.
So if someone said to you, the game is different now, but is it necessarily better than it was? Is it more pleasing to watch now than it was, say, in the 90s?
Yeah, I think it's more fluid offensively. I think it was a lot of fouls, but I enjoyed it in that era, but I understand the way they had to clean up the game.
Green, the pass to Carter. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Houston leading by 4. On the wing, Brewer. Inside, deflects the pass. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Ennis. He feeds it to Wright. He can't get that one. Some solid defense there by Nene. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. The shot will not fall. And it's Memphis the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And Brewer kicks to Nene. And slam dunk by Nene.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gordon kicks to Nene. It's stolen by Green. Carter inside the three-point line, and it's Carter again missing.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Now here's Ennis. Not a lot of room. Vince Carter on the wing. And another miss by Memphis.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
Down low, here's Nene. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Already seizing control of this game.
And doing it in all areas. They came out of the locker room knowing exactly what they needed to do.
Carter for three. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
Chalk up two there. And it's 8 points for Nene.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
They're opening up a nice lead here early. Reason why they're doing a great job in the paint.
Here's Conley. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Houston on top, up by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough play.
We feel like we're a team that's had to go through a lot of adversity. We've been through a lot of things.
Defense, really their identity. That's how they win. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, they were in total lockdown mode there. Can they keep it up for their entire game? It remains to be seen.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Corey Brewer is out there with Harrell. And there's Gordon. Then there's Nene. And it's McDaniels in at the 2. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Daniels dishes to Conley. Passes it to Daniels. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
When he's that close inside and the defender is giving up that much height, it's over.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Smitty, when you were a young player in the league and taking on the great legends of the 90s, were there any games where you were just in awe of who you were on the court facing?
A lot, Kevin, but some names that come to mind was first Michael Jordan, going up against the great Michael Jordan. A lot of people say they played against Michael, but he played the two-guard position.
Right at
and
you,
I
huh?
had to guard him,
my God.
and he was guarding me. And then growing up in Detroit, got a chance to work out with Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and then compete against these guys. Those are the three names that come to mind. I think those are the three that really had an influence on my game.
And the single most difficult guy for you to cover?
By far, I couldn't cover him. That was Michael Jordan.
And who was a guy that was the best defensive player on you, guarding you?
And he was a teammate of mine, so a lot in practice. But then when we got traded and separated, Stacey Altman, the plastic man, was a guy I had problems with.
And he can't get the first one. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Patrick Beverley comes in for McDaniels. And he sinks the second. And here's Beverley. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Gordon, the pass to Nene. And that one's good. Beverley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And stolen by Gordon. The dish to Beverley. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Beverley's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Grizzlies are starting to show their age a little bit. Last season was an example of that, but they still have that throwback style of play that's hard to gauge. Marc Gasol said, the game is evolving, and we as players and as a team have to evolve. You have to change things and adjust. You need tweaks and counters from game to game and year to year. Kevin?
All right, DA, they know they needed more shooting. Good on the bucket. 10 points for Nene.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
They look like they're having some fun out there today, but it's always easy to enjoy it when you have a big lead.
And Memphis making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Conley. With some arc. Carter kicks to right. Right side Gasol over Nene. And again, Memphis no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ariza dishes to Gordon. Over to the left wing. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nene, the pass to Beverley. Cans it from downtown. Beverley's got 9 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Carter against Ariza to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Nene's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ariza kicks to Harold. Gordon dishes to Nene. Gasol with the steal. Carter the pass to Conley. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Stolen by Beverley. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Daniels kicks to Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. He's got 6.
Conley is so tricky down low, creating just enough space to get his shot over the defense.
In the corner, it's Gordon. The runner. The shot by Nene. No good.
Because he's such an explosive force down low, the defense threw everything they had at him, and it worked.
And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Rockets leading by 23. Ariza dishes to Harold. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Harold's got his first basket.
The way he threw that pass with such ease on the run, that was a thing of beauty.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Zach Randolph's checked in for Wright. Chandler Parsons comes in for Vince Carter. And Tony Allen subbed in for Mike Conley. Anderson, he's checked in for Houston. Harden comes in for Gordon. Randolph a screen. From the stripe. And again, Memphis no good.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
All you ask for is execution, and those shots will fall later.
Anderson passes to Nene. Houston moving it around. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Hey, Steve, when you think about team basketball and chemistry, the value of winning, What attributes make for a great teammate?
I think, first of all, unselfish. I think a guy just wants to do whatever it takes just to win. And it's not about his individual awards. And also a guy that wants to make you better.
What about the guy you don't like? What about the guy who's not a good teammate?
You know that guy is selfish, and that guy is always huddling up with a lot of guys, having these small conversations, talking about what's going wrong.
Well, what do you do about it?
You got to kind of weed those guys out. You got to have guys all on the same page. I think it's a team effort, but also it's the coach, general manager, and the leaders of the team to kind of weed him out.
Great perspective. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Ariza. His three-pointer's off the mark. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Parsons can't get that one to fall.
A three-point marksman. He couldn't have asked for a better look. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And finished off by Anderson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Defense has been atrocious lately for them. You can't blame him at all for wanting to address that here in this timeout.
Parsons against Ariza. And he makes that one.
Great job there to shield off the defenders and finish inside.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 20-5 run here. Back to Harden. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Now the Grizzlies with it. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Allen kicks to Randolph. Anderson with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. James Ennis, he'll check in for Daniels. James Ennis. Here's Ennis. Keeps it alive. James Harden with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And Anderson gets it to go.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
And what's impressive to me, it's on the road. Just makes you appreciate their effort even more.
Off the pick, Gasol. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And right around the 2016 All-Star break, Marc Gasol's season was cut short. Broke a bone in his right foot, had surgery, and Stevie was gone for the rest of the season.
That's a huge blow for the Grizzlies because that's losing their best player. And a guy that's 7'1", he's done everything right, lost a lot of weight, but sometimes those 7-footers, they put a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
And a very special bond between Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph playing together for the Grizzlies in their front court. Steve, they hit it off and look at each other like brothers.
They do. What I love about Zebo and Marc Gasol is they play on the string together. We call this high-low, but what's so dominant about these two, they both can play high, they both can play low, and they have a great feel for each other, and they generally like each other.
Harden against Allen. Good-looking screen by Gasol. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. And it's off the back rim. No good. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Ariza with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Grizzlies shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Allen dishes to Ennis. Here's Randolph. count it from 12. Randolph's got 10 points in the game.
Even when the defense all over him, Zach Randolph is just too powerful. He has all the answers.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Houston moving it around. Beverly, the pass to Anderson. Here's Harden. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Here is Harden. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Now here's Allen. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Knocked loose. Stolen by Harden. Ariza against Parsons. Harden kicks to Anderson, and it's Ariza in the corner to the inside. Capella dishes to Ariza. Back to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Harden outside. 3-pointer. Harden missing again.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Allen against Harden to the left side wing. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 8 points for Marc Gasol.
When Gasol feels the D playing off of him, he has no problem going right up with the shot. Great confidence from the big man.
Ariza kicks to Capella. Gasol with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen leading the charge. Here's Ennis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to be on James Harden. Steve, when you reach this midway point of the season, are teams looking forward to the All-Star break as a chance to get some rest?
I think so, Kevin. But there are some teams that are steamrolling right into the All-Star break. They're playing well. You want to keep playing, but I think every team needs some rest. And what I love now is there's longer breaks in the All-Star break, giving the guys a few more extra days.
Green, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And then for Houston, McDaniels comes in for Patrick Beverly, and it's Ennis in for James Harden. Ariza passes to Anderson. Back to Ariza. Ennis dishes to Capella. Ariza outside. Ennis in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Rockets.
And the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court.
Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Harrell in for Ryan Anderson. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Grizzlies shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Randolph can't hit.
Had the layup. No one really contested him. Missed opportunity.
Ennis kicks to Ariza. Nene outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. To stop the drought. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Now here's Allen. He's covered closely. It's stolen by Ennis. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Allen. Feeds to Ennis. The pass to Parsons. The tray. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Rockets shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Harrell. And he banks in the layup. Harrell's got his second bucket tonight. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Ariza against Parsons. The three. Good on the three-point shot. Parsons got 5 points in the quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
McDaniels passes to Nene. It's Ariza on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's stolen by Ennis. And here they go. Here's Harrell. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets on top, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All five guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Doesn't the Mississippi River look simply spectacular in the moonlight here tonight? Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Conley and Allen working once again together in the backcourt. Down low, the tough pair of Zebo and Gasol. And it's Parsons in at the three slot. And that's the group for David Fizdale as we begin the second half. For three, it's rebounded by Houston.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Parsons with a screen on Beverly. Conley inside the line. Can't nail the jumper.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Yep, it counts.
And they've had assists now on their last three baskets.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Randolph. And it's blocked by Harden.
3 straight misses to start the third period. Still trying to find that rhythm.
Dishes it to Parsons. 6 to shoot.
Off target right now. 4 straight misses coming out of the half.
And the miss by Parsons. Here's Capella. No good that time.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Allen dishes to Conley. And Parsons kicks to Randolph. A fader. And it's good off the glass. Randolph's got 12.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Mike Conley, the point guard, keeps a very stoic disposition on the court. He said so much of the game is mental, and that's one thing that I've always wanted to be good at. Never let your opponent see that you're in duress. So if I make a big game-time bucket or if I miss a shot, you'll see the same mannerisms. I move on to the next play. Real poker face, Kevin.
I like that attitude, D.A. Thank you. Here's Conley. The shot comes out, and the Rockets take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Anderson passes to Capella to the inside, and Ariza with the stuff.
He saw his teammate had good position inside and hit him with a flawless pass.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Conley with it. 6 points for him. Allen kicks to Randolph. Jump shot is good that time. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really, Zach Randolph is a guy who scores at will from wherever he wants, just so good on the offensive end.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some changes for Memphis. Wright is checked in for Randolph. Carter comes in for Parsons, and Daniels subbed in for Allen. For Houston, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And Trevor Ariza, one of the more consistent 3-and-D wings, seems like he puts up pretty much the same numbers, Greg, every season.
Yeah, Kevin, a little bit of what you see is what you get. The difference I saw in him last year, though, although subtle, was the dip in number of assists and rebounds. And one thing Ariza has to guard against is getting too comfortable floating to that three-point line.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
Daniels, no good. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Over in the corner, Beverly. Harden kicks to Ariza. Houston moving it around. The kick out to Anderson. Misses the 3. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Carter dishes to Conley. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Wright kicks to Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the right side. Here's Beverly. Out to the right wing. Harden the pass to Capella. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Ariza. Beverly dishes to Capella. Harden outside. The second chance effort. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Beverly's got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
But what he does is uses his body extremely well to shield off the defenders from the basketball.
Intercepted. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Harden kicks to Beverly. Pass to Capella. It's stolen. Fast break Memphis. Carter leading the charge. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ariza passes to Capella. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
That explains the gap on the scoreboard. Attacking offense against a defense that's far too relaxed.
Right side Gasol. Conley. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He's got 8.
I like when Mike Conley mixes it up with the mid-range jumper. The defense has to respect his range from there.
Ariza with the bucket.
Really outstanding job by the offense to get the ball right near the bucket.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Teardrop shot, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, great to see. Wouldn't it, GA? Mike Conley remain with the Memphis Grizzlies, the team that drafted him, developed him, and with that ball club, with that culture there, he's developed into one of the best point guards in the league.
Yeah, and there was a lot of speculation that he was as good as gone. He said he wanted to see what other moves they'd make to improve, but he was pleased with their summer in the draft as well as free agency. And, of course, his 5-year, $153 million contract, the richest in NBA history.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. JaMychal Green comes in for Marc Gasol, and it's James Ennison for Troy Daniels.
Beautiful pass that helped set up his teammate perfectly.
Now Conley. 9 points in the game so far. And Wright kicks to Green. It's tipped. And here's Gordon. The feed to McDaniels. In the corner, it's Brewer. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
That pass was a work of art right there.
The Grizzlies shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Carter. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Conley. Right side Green. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
Carter left side. And it's Carter again missing.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Here's Brewer. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brewer's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Conley outside. But they get it back. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Harrell. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Carter with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Conley dishes to Wright, and that one drops for him. Wright's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Inside is where Wright feels at home. Love his length and soft touch.
Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Back to Brewer. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Clock at 4. Harrell the pass to Nene. And stolen by Wright. And it's Memphis on the break. Conley leading the charge.
Let's do this, Mike.
Kicks it to Ennis. He dishes it to Green. Tries from 10. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Green's got his first 2 points of the night. Houston in total control. On the wing, Brewer. McDaniels kicks to Brewer. Puts up a 3. And there's the call on Nene. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Memphis. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Wright. Chandler Parsons comes in for Vince Carter. And Allen subbed in for Mike Conley.
Zach Randolph.
Allen against Gordon. Allen dishes to Ennis. Fires the 3. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Brewer. He feeds it to Harrell. Back to Brewer. In the corner, Harrell with it. Passes it to Brewer. To the paint, and there's the 3-second violation. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations.
Well, it's pretty clear that they are having a lot of trouble in the mid-range. It isn't exactly the shot they are hoping to get, but when they have taken those shots, they just don't seem to capitalize. I would hope they try to go at the rim a little more as this game carries on and stop settling for jump shots.
Grizzlies shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here.
15 foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
A minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter. And Parsons kicks to Ennis. Now here's Parsons, covered by Brewer. Rocket 6. Here's Randolph. Now the dish to Ennis. Goes back up. That doesn't go either for Randolph. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Brewer's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Grizzlies have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Penalty situation.
Free throw drops for Ennis. Tyler Ennis, he's checked in for the Rockets.
2 shots.
And Ennis drops them both. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And he knocks down the first one. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Harrell. And McDaniels drops them both. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Ennis kicks to Green. Kicks it out to Allen. Parsons outside. Feeds it to Randolph. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. 16 points for Zach Randolph.
And Randolph's ability to finish through contact is huge for this team. They depend on him being tenacious out there.
Here's McDaniels. Another miss by Houston. Allen. That one's not going to go. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And for Houston, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Trevor Ariza, Harden out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Ryan Anderson, and it's Capella in at the 5.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Baldwin can't get it to go. Ariza outside, back to Beverly. Top of the key, Ariza. Well, the league last summer decided to implement new rules, Steve, to discourage the hack-a-shack intentional fouling. What'd you think?
You know what I like, Kevin, to see if we can get to a number during all quarters. If you get to a number, say 15 team fouls. After that, no matter who it is, it's 2 shots and the ball. I think that will limit the hack-a-shack rule.
Possession would be a big factor.
Would be
in that,
huge.
wouldn't it? Yes. And it's Capella missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Baldwin the pass to Davis. Can't connect from short range. And the pass to Harden. Dishes it to Beverly. Anderson kicks to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. Pass to Harden. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Ryan Anderson. Anderson's got 4 assists now tonight. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Davis sets a screen. Martin with a screen on Beverly. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Beverly. Here's Martin. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket.
And the Rockets with possession here. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And we see the growth of the 3-point shooting big man, the stretch 4, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Steve, as a player, how often did you go into a situation knowing that you might get a technical foul called on you for saying something to a ref?
You know, a lot of times, Kevin, I went into a referee understanding the game and saying, hey, the momentum right now needs to slow down. Sometimes I get a tech because you kind of have some outbursts, but sometimes I tell the referee, I need a tech right now, just give me one. Without even really saying anything wrong.
And would they give it to you?
Yeah, sometimes. If not, then I'll just say a few choice words, and then you'll get one.
Good. Tell me that when we get off the air, okay? Thanks. Martin the screen. Daniels dishes to Davis. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Harden kicks to Anderson. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Daniels with it. At the elbow, Martin. Davis sets a screen. Martin the pass to Baldwin. Let's go. Back to Martin. Here's Baldwin. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Inside, it's stolen by Martin. Now here's Ennis. D right on him. Baseline try. And again, Memphis no good. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's Anderson. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Ariza. Lets it go with a 3. Does not get it. 3rd miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Baldwin. Defended by Beverly. Rockets with the rebound. Harden's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Here is Daniels, defended by Beverly. Davis with a screen on Hart. Baldwin the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Hey, Steve, we've seen more and more teams relying on high-powered offenses to lead them to wins. Is this just part of a cycle the league goes through, or is this the offensive revolution that we've been looking forward to and is well underway?
I think it's here to stay, Kevin. Reason why the rules have changed, and I think it favors the offense. No hand checking, no chucking. So ultimately you see more points on the board, Kevin.
I would think you would have loved to have played in this era of free-flowing basketball.
Yeah, you could take about 12, 15 threes a game. That would have been beautiful.
And for all the scoring, Greg, that James Harden gives you, he's also one of the top playmakers in the NBA.
You know, and even coming out of college, Kevin, a lot of scouts felt Harden could play the point. I mean, that's one of the reasons why this guy is going to consistently be in the MVP conversation.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Baldwin, guarded by Harden. Carter on the wing, 18 feet out, and that's good for 2. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Deflects the pass. Harden kicks to Anderson. Stolen by Martin. A floater. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
And yeah, you look at him and look at his face, his expressions. He has definitely lost his confidence.
Harden dishes to Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
He has buried every good look today, and I think down the stretch, he'll be huge as well.
Daniels kicks to Martin. Carter outside. Pass to Baldwin. All sorts of time. He gets hauled in by Beverly.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Reza passes to Anderson. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
He is having a really special day shooting the ball right now. It seems like everything he throws up is going in.
Now Daniels passes it to Baldwin, trying his luck deep. That shot off. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And Beverly kicks to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
He's not the biggest guy, but he makes up for it and then some with this insane vertical leap.
Here's Baldwin, guarded by Harden. Davis dishes to Carter. Davis sets a screen. Carter, the pass to Baldwin. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Ariza with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Harden, soft touch off the glass.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Exactly what he's trying to do. Take an opponent that's struggling to keep pace and just put them further in the rearview mirror.
Martin with a screen on Harden. Baldwin the pass to Martin. To end the run. Baldwin can't get it to go.
In this second half, the defense have been baiting him to shoot the 3, and we're seeing why.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. Over in the corner, Beverly. Ariza against Carter. Harden dishes to Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
He is just hitting the backboard every chance he gets. He is feasting for rebounds out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Baldwin. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover.
His second personal foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Deontay Davis. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Steve, we've heard about the idea of locker room presence and guys that have had a good impact on the morale of a team. Just how valuable do you think that is for a team over the course of a season?
I think it's great. You hear the coaching staff talking over and over their voice, but just to have that veteran to say it in a different way. And he's on the bus with you. He's in the locker room. And it's kind of the same message, but it's from a guy who's played it, who's been around, and a lot of guys you respect, so you listen.
Did you like the role? Because I know you were respected at the various stages of your career by younger players you played with.
Yeah, I think it's your duty.
Right.
As a guy that's been around, you're coming to the end of your career, you got to pass on that knowledge to the younger generation.
And so it's Houston with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Ennis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Rockets with the rebound. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Harden kicks to Harrell. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And the Grizzlies shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
On that play, you got to trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
Houston moving it around. Harden the pass to Nene. Kicks it out to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. 14 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark. 14 points for Nene.
He could not have threaded that bounce pass better. Sensational play.
Baldwin the pass to Daniels. A minute 42 left in the game. Knocks down the 10-footer. So it's the Rockets now. Harden kicks to Harrell. Now here's Brewer. Defense right on him. Harden dishes to Brewer. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. It's a long season, and you always need role players to step up and help out, and that was the case here. Everything was working for Capella.
He took up a lot of space under the boards tonight, guys. He had it in his mind that every missed shot was going to be his, and he went out there and got those rebounds. A strong effort on the glass.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Here's Ennis. Off target with his 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now the pass to Baldwin. He kicks to Martin. From outside the arc, Baldwin can't get it to go. Now here's Brewer. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. Nene kicks to Harrell. Second shot opportunity over Martin. Yep, it's good.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
No intimidation factor at all. They felt like they were playing at home, and they showed it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on. James Harden, another triple-double from him. Made it showtime for most of the evening, something he's getting used to this season.
The vision he displayed tonight was fantastic. 12 assists came straight out of his hands, and a lot of those were pure room service dimes. If a teammate was cutting into a space, he found them. I think he could play the point for them in a pinch.
This is just no way to keep James Harden in check when he's locked in like that. He's got too many ways to beat you. He combines scoring on the perimeter, scoring inside, step back, and he can pass it like nobody else. Harden was a steamroller tonight. Just stay out of his way. He didn't even try to Euro step tonight. Run him over, Harden.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.